after reading this scripture, we see already how Lucifer is starting to think, and he's starting to entertain these words. I, me. These are words which we should try to refrain from as human beings. I. Because the word I is a very dangerous word. Why? Because it's like I'm getting all the attention to myself. Josh, can you please read verse 17 for us, please? Ezekiel 28.
Ezekiel 28 first?
Yes. 28 verse 17.
28?
Yes.
And they will take up a lamentation for you and say to you, how you have perished, O one inhabited by seafaring men, O renowned city, who is strong at sea, she and her inhabitants, who cause their terror to be on all her inhabitants.
Is that Ezekiel 28 verse 17?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, that was
That Bible is hard to figure it out.
Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings that they might gaze at you.
You know, as human beings, don't we get carried away by our looks, having to spend 20 hours right in front of the mirror, just standing by the mirror and looking at ourselves. Wow, I'm so beautiful. This is the other thing which led to the fall of Satan. He loved the way he looked. Yeah. We see how the devil was carried away by his beauty. And still on Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28 verse 18 to 15. 13
to 15.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that one's really hard. Use this one. That's old English.
Verse?
13.
You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. Sardius, topaz, and diamond, beryl, onyx, and jasper, sapphire. What next? Turquoise.
We open.
Let me see. Topaz.
Yes, topaz.
Oh no, turquoise.
Turquoise.
Yes.
And emerald was gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. So?
One more.
Okay.
15.
Up to 15. Up to
You
15.
were the anointed cherub.
Mm-hmm.
What's cherub?
It's a type of angel.
I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of
Fiery
stones.
Yeah.
You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created till iniquity was found in you.
Thanks. Let's pay attention to this part. God did not create a devil. We know that, huh?
Yes.
He was created to be the greatest angel until iniquity was found in him, as verse 15 just said. When Lucifer saw his post, he was not content. To him, all the precious stones which were covering him were not important. They were not enough. To him, the post that God had given him was not enough. He wanted more. He wanted to be like God. Actually, he wanted to be the God. And that's where we see where pride comes from. And we know that Satan had, Lucifer, he had pride of power, pride of prudence, and pride of intelligence, because he was an intelligent person, angel, and he was proud of his appearance. Pride can also be defined as a compass that is always pointed where? Me. It never points to any other direction but to yourself. And as Christians, we know that pride is the tool which the devil wants to use to capture us. And get this part. Spirit of the world is manifested in selfishness, which can be demonstrated as pride. But the spirit of heaven is love and humility, which is the opposite of what we just heard of, the spirit of the world. Ever heard of the saying which says, power corrupts?
Yes.
Power does corrupt for sure. Why? Because it gives the person too much power and so much attention. And when attention is now focused on you, big problem. And there's one king which you know of, King Nebuchadnezzar. We all know the story, right? We don't have to read everything. And we know that Nebuchadnezzar was a man who was very proud of his success. And he had a dream. That was this big tree.
Yeah.
And everyone fed from that tree. And the tree was cut down. And he didn't understand. What kind of a dream is this? Story to the song.